folks. For today, we're going to make this part and do some multi-views in Onshape. The purpose of this is to serve several purposes. One, reinforce the idea of what do multi-views look like and where do they go. Another one is your Onshape skills. And another one is we're going to get into starting to think about dimensioning. So I'm going to show you how to get this picture into your Onshape so you can look at it while you're building. In order for you to do that, you're going to have to save this picture. So you either get it out of Google Classroom or you can take a screenshot of this and save it, but you have to have it saved to your computer. You don't have to do this. You can just look at this in Google Classroom if you want. But if you want to, I will show you how to do that, but you have to save the picture. So if you're going to do that, pause the video and get the picture saved somewhere where you know where it is. All right, here we go. So please go into Onshape and go into your intro stuff. And as always, we're going to start a new part. I'm going to get this thing out of the way. Create Part Studio. Now this time we're going to do a top view because it's the easiest way to do this. So I'm going to sketch on the top view because we're going to make the top view. Okay. Again, always use the view cube to go perpendicular to that view, or you can right click and say I want to view normal to sketch plane. That means you're going to view perpendicular to it. As always, I like to turn off and hide all of the other planes. You do you. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to get a picture in here that we can look at. So up here somewhere where it says insert DXF or DWG, you can also insert an image. Now it's going to ask me to go find that. So I'm going to go find it and import an image from my computer. Now I have it saved in there, I think. So again, you have to have this picture saved. And it's going to allow me to upload that. Okay. So I get a notification that that was uploaded. So fine. So I should now be able to click on that and insert it. Now it says draw an image rectangle. Now I'm going to draw that kind of far away from my, and I clicked and dragged. So again, this is not something you have to do, but it's something that might help so we can see what we're doing. It's probably a little blurry. We might have to zoom in and out to see the numbers, but you'll be able to see it better than I can. All right. Here we go. So I'm going to draw the top view of this, which is going to be an overall rectangle of 14 by 10. So let's start with that. I'm going to use my corner rectangle. Again, always hook up to the beginning, show that little square. I'm going to click and it's going to be 14, enter to the other one by 10. Now I should be able to take that image and move it out of my way, I hope. Got to escape. Yeah, good. I can move that. All right, cool. All right, now I like to get these dimensions out of my way by clicking and dragging on them and moving them because I don't like them to be on the object. All right, now up here, let's zoom into this. If we're looking at the top view, there's going to be an edge right across here that is 4 units in, 14 minus the 10 over here. So let's make that rectangle again, corner to corner. I'm going to start on that corner, click, go down and hook up to the line, click, and now it's going to allow me to enter a 4 in. Again, if you miss it, you can always go back and dimension it. Now I'm going to draw this little rectangle that's going to be in here. And I'm going to just make sure that I hook up here. I'm still in the rectangle command and hook up to this line over here. Now they're going to be blue because I can move those around. But that's where I can use my dimension tool and go click there, click there, and that's going to be click 2. The other one is going to be 2 also. Okay, almost done. Now I'm going to show you a tricky way of doing the last one. So if we take a look again at the top view, we have a rectangle that's going to be cut out right in the middle of this thing that's 2 inches wide, 6 minus 4, right? And 6 inches long. So I'm going to start just by making that rectangle. And I'm going to make it just kind of in the middle here. I'm not going to try and hook it up to anything. In fact, I think I'll make it on the outside. I'm going to show you how this works. So click on corner to corner rectangle. I'm just going to make it out here. 6 long, 2 deep. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use some constraints. We're going to get into this later, but I'm going to hook the middle of this edge to the middle of that edge and just snap them together. So here's what we have to do first is we have to have a point to go to. So up here at the top is point. Click on that to activate it. Hover over this line until you find that little square. That square indicates the midpoint of the line. Click to put a point there. Now we're going to hover over this line and click to put a point on that. Now here's the cool part. Up here in your toolbar, you have these constraints. Probably coincident is the first one, but there's a drop-down menu, and what we want is coincident. That's going to lock 2 points together. Sometimes it's a point to a line. So we're going to click coincident to activate that, and then we're going to click on that point. Make sure you don't have the line. Make sure you only have the point. Click on it, and then we're going to hover over that point and click on it, and it's going to take that rectangle and just move it. All right, cool. Now, this sketch is kind of going to go away, I think, when we, so we're going to have to kind of remember some numbers. We're going to have to go back and look at this. So the whole thing is 10 high. This little notch is 8 high because it's the 10 minus the 2. And this whole thing is 4 high. So I think I can remember that. Okay, we're going to finish that sketch. I like to rotate things around so I can see them. And we're going to start with this shape right here. Now this won't be extruded at all. And let's just extrude this portion to 4 high. All right. I like that. And we're going to finish. Now, sketch went away, right? But it's still there. We just need to turn it back on again. And now we can extrude this and this to 10. I believe the sketch will stay on. Okay. And now we've got one more, and we're going to extrude this portion down here. You can move it around if you can't see very well. We're going to extrude that to 8. All right. Cool. Now we can turn off the sketch to get rid of that weird looking thing. And you've got your part. So let's click on the corner of the view cube to get it about like that so we can see the front. And as always, when you take a picture, you're going to include your name up here and your stuff in the browser, right? So don't just give me a picture of the image. All right, cool. Next step will be for us to put that into a drawing file and learn a new thing. All right, enjoy, have fun.